Hi Hilltop, it's your assistant principal, Mr. Busby, and I'm here with this week's announcements. Thursday, November 26th is Thanksgiving. This year, we do have classes the week of Thanksgiving, and students can log on to classes on November 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Early returns show that Highline's Tech Levy has passed with a decisive 73.8% of the vote. The levy will be approved well above the required 50%. The tax levy provides the funding to ensure that all students have access to the tools that they need to learn from home during this pandemic and in the classroom when they return. COVID-19 cases continue to spike across Washington state. Governor Jay Inslee has reminded people to continue to be safe and to limit socializing with individuals outside of their families. Joe Biden has been elected president. Although votes are still being counted across the country, President-elect Biden has received a majority of the Electoral College votes to win the election. In addition, President-elect Biden won the popular vote by several million votes. Kamala Harris will be the new Vice President of the United States. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will be the first woman, the first black woman, the first person of South Asian descent to be Vice President of the United States. On Election Day, New Mexico elected all women of color to represent the state in the House of Representatives. The three women are Deb Haaland, Yvette Harrell, and Teresa Leger Fernandez. This is a first for the state of New Mexico. However, Hawaii was the first state to elect all women of color to represent the state in the House of Representatives in 1990.
Hola Hilltop Huskies, espero que estén muy bien. Las noticias de esta semana son las siguientes. El 26 de noviembre es el Día de Acción de Gracias. No olviden que sí hay clases el 23, 24 y 25 de noviembre. No hay clases el 26 y el 27. Recuerden que hay un gran aumento en casos de COVID-19 en nuestro país y estado. El gobernador de Washington, Jay Inslee, nos está recordando tener cuidado y no reunirse en grupos grandes con personas fuera de la familia. Y cuando salen, es importante llevar mascarilla, mantener 6 pies de distancia entre personas y no olviden lavar las manos con frecuencia. El 3 de noviembre fue el día de las elecciones. Más personas votaron este año que en cualquier otro año en nuestra historia. Muchos votaron por correo, entonces tomó varios días para contar los votos. Joe Biden ganó como presidente y Kamala Harris ganó como vicepresidente. Kamala Harris es la primera mujer, persona negra y persona de India americana para ser nuestro vicepresidente. También en Nueva México eligió completamente mujeres de color para representar el estado en la Cámara de Representantes. Eso es todo para esta semana. Adiós, Hilltop Huskies.
Hey guys, it's me, Ms. Burmis, and I'm back in Seattle. I just showed you that picture of the airplane taking off the video because I thought that was just really cool. Watch the plane go in the air. I had a great time visiting with my family. In particular, I had fun visiting with my grandmother. Remember, I told you about her. This is my grandmother who is deaf, and I've known her, I lived with her when I was really young, and then I lived right near her as I grew older, and I could ride my bike to her house, and she would feed me. Anyways, I noticed that my grandmother's getting older, and that she's in pain. She doesn't feel well. She has to use a walker nowadays to walk. So I just did what I could to help her feel better. See, I have compassion for my grandmother. You might say, what's compassion, Miss Burmis? Compassion is when you notice how other people feel without judging them. You just notice. You say, they're not feeling well. And then you care enough to want to help them. Boom. You notice how they feel and then you care. Today I wanted to introduce this idea of self-compassion. Self-compassion is super important to maintaining your mental health. Self-compassion is when you take compassion and you turn it inward. So you really notice how you feel. So you pay attention to yourself like you would with the mood meter, and you notice if you're in the reds or the blues. And you notice that without judging yourself. So you're not mad at yourself for feeling bad. You just notice. See, the reality is you're just a human being like me. And us human beings, sometimes we feel good and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we feel sad or mad or angry, right? Sometimes we feel proud of ourselves. Sometimes we feel disappointed in ourselves. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. I mean, that's part of being human. So you don't have to judge yourself for it. You just notice it and name it. I feel disappointed, or I feel angry, or I feel jealous, I feel frustrated, right? You notice how you feel, you don't judge yourself, and then you care enough about yourself to treat yourself kindly. That's self-compassion. Let's do something together. So next time you're feeling mad at yourself for feeling bad, I'd like you to take your hands and put them warmly on your heart. And just, you're being loving to yourself. You're showing yourself compassion. And you can feel the warmth of your hands on your heart. And then you're going to say something kind to yourself. How about, may I love myself just the way I am. Can you say that with me? May I love myself just the way I am. Right? I hope you do love yourself. I hope you like yourself. And I hope that you treat yourself kindly when you're feeling down, feeling in the red or the blue. Treat yourself with compassion, because when you're treating yourself compassionately, it helps you to be healthier mentally, and it allows you to be more compassionate towards others. It makes the world a better place. Love yourself. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
November is Native American Heritage Month, a month that asks us to pause, to reflect, learn about, and celebrate the individuals who have ancestors that are indigenous to our land and were here long before the United States. These individuals and communities have always and continue to make significant contributions to our world. In recognition of Native American Heritage Month, I wanted us to learn a little bit about one incredible individual, Lori Alvord. Lori Alvord is a member of the Dene Nation, frequently referred to as the Navajo Nation by outsiders. Lori is a surgeon and author. She attended Dartmouth College and Stanford University Medical School. She was the first Dene woman to become a board-certified surgeon. Dr. Alvord uses new techniques that bring together Navajo healing techniques and modern Western medicine. Her autobiography, The Scalpel and the Silver Bear, has sold over 50,000 copies.